got good vibes going out to the Fireballers Rounders team of La Plaine, who had a victory at Portsmouth yesterday. Blessings from Sharian or Sharian. At Sharian, wishing them all the best. And congratulations on their victory. The Fireballers Rounders team of La Plaine, good morning. And congratulations. 7 o'clock on the dot. Up next, the DBS Major Morning News.
DBS News. Fresh in the morning. Eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
In the headlines, the 15th review of the Dominica Social Security Scheme is underway. 15 charitable institutions to receive monetary contributions from the President's Charities Foundation today. Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister calls for a regional approach to tackling scourge of crime. Pakistan police clash with former Prime Minister Imran Khan supporters demanding his release. And Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC retains the DFA Premier League title for the second year in a row. The details in a moment.
Soft weave bathroom tissue, napkins, and paper towels are the perfect choice for your home. Manufactured with virgin fibers, it's the quality that you and your family deserve. New Soft Weave Total Hygiene bathroom tissue is produced at high temperatures to remove microorganisms. It's pH controlled to protect your skin and produced with UV light disinfection to eliminate bacteria and viruses, providing maximum protection. Soft Weave, distributed by Fine Foods Inc. and sold island-wide.
Soft Weave. Quality, affordability, manufactured with you in mind.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
DBS News.
Thank you for joining us. I am Ivona John Baptist Lugi with the morning newscast. First off, the 15th review of the Dominica Social Security Scheme is underway. Deputy Director of the Dominica Social Security, Augustus Etienne, says the review will assess the scheme and submit recommendations to government in the first quarter of 2025.
The 15th review is currently underway, assessing the state of the system as at the end of 2023, December 2023. So the actuary was there at the end of September, during the first week of October, doing fieldwork, meeting with different stakeholder groups, and trying to get a feel for what it is that they're looking for, and also telling them some of the things that he's already finding, and what are some of the things that are likely to come out from the review at the end of the day. The actuary is basically dealing with statistics about social security, about the population in the state of the economy, but also meeting with stakeholders to hear what their concerns are, what things they would like to see done differently, but also to understand the process. And importantly, one of the things that we are seeking to be doing this time around is to have the actuary define for us what is called a funding policy. A funding policy that's saying that for the Social Security to be able to continue doing what it promises to do indefinitely for as long as possible, certain things need to happen. And when those certain things do not happen, there are automatic triggers that will say that if that doesn't happen, then that has to happen. So that you ensure that you will be able to have your funding will be in order to ensure the sustainability of the fund. So people have an idea of what are the things that are likely to happen so that if and when it becomes necessary, they understand the genesis of those things. We might be able to get some preliminary information, maybe a draft before the end of the early next year, and then we review and then have discussions and before it's finalized and presented to government.
And that was the Deputy Director of the Dominica Social Security, Augustus Eten. The President's Charities Foundation is set to present monetary contributions to 15 charitable institutions during a ceremony at the State House Conference Center this morning at 11:30. And the foundation, of course, is making this event again an annual contribution to these charitable organizations. Let's hear from the President of Dominica, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton.
I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the donors, businesses, and individuals whose generous support of our annual charity dinner event has made this initiative possible. Your contributions are directly empowering positive change in our communities. These donations will fortify critical sectors such as education, health, disaster relief, youth empowerment, and social services, all of which align with my vision for a more resilient and inclusive Dominica. The President's Charities Foundation remains dedicated to uplifting vulnerable communities, and I encourage everyone to continue supporting efforts that foster lasting progress for our nation.
Her Excellency, the President of Dominica, Sylvanie Burton. President of the Rotary Club of Dominica, Luana Lura, says the unveiling of a peace pole at the Botanic Gardens at the weekend is a call for peace around the world. The peace pole was unveiled at the Botanic Gardens during a ceremony attended by Her Excellency the President of Dominica, Sylvanie Burton, and Mr. Burton, District Governor of Rotary, District 7030 and service clubs in Dominica.
Today we gather for a momentous occasion in the life of our nation and our Rotary Club of Dominica as we unveil the country's first peace pole. This moment symbolizes far more than the dedication of a physical monument. It is a resounding commitment to the values of unity, understanding, and the endurance hope for peace. Peace is not just the absence of conflict. It is the presence of harmony, justice, and respect among us, the individuals, and our nations. And as Rotarians, we embrace our role as peacemakers, not merely in words, but in actions that create change. The peace pole we will unveil today bears the timeless message, "May peace prevail on earth," and it will be outlined in 5 languages spoken on our island: English, French, Spanish, Creole, and Khoikhoi. But this will not be the only peace pole in Dominica, as we have intention to erect another one with additional languages such as the Mandarin, the Kalinago language, and others.
President of the Rotary Club of Dominica, Luana Lura. Meantime, District Governor of Rotary District 7030, Debbie Rupcham of Trinidad, says the Rotary Club of Dominica should be commended for unveiling the country's first peace pole.
This year, as governor for District 7030, I challenged all 75 Rotary clubs in our district to plant a peace pole in a prominent place within your community, because my vision for the district is that we would achieve at least one peace pole in each of our 17 countries forming part of District 7030. And Rotary Club of Dominica, you have answered that call and made history in your country by the installation of the first peace pole in Dominica today, and I sincerely congratulate you on that achievement. Visitors to your beautiful botanical gardens will see the peace pole, and it will spark conversations on peace. I have already spoken to President Luana about installing a QR code on the peace pole, which will allow for persons to visit the club's website and learn more about Rotary's work in peace building and all the other areas in which Rotarians are serving their communities.
District Governor of District 7030, Trinidadian Debbie Rupchand. Assistant Commissioner of Police Jeffrey James says law enforcement officers are better able to execute their responsibilities following a media workshop recently. The workshop was coordinated by JCI Dominica.
Of Dominica Police Force would like to express heartfelt gratitude to JCI for organizing the recent media workshop with the police. This initiative has significantly enhanced collaboration between law enforcement and the media, promoting mutual understanding and respect. The workshop has equipped our police officers with essential skills to navigate the complexities of freedom of expression and safety for all, which are vital in our society. Such efforts not only strengthen our values, but also ensure that information to the public can be disseminated efficiently and accurately. Thank you, JCI, for your commitment to fostering a safer and more informed community.
Assistant Commissioner of Police Jeffrey James. The Dominica Youth Business Trust has launched its second caterer showcase set for Prevo Cinema on December 6. Project Officer at the Dominica Youth Business Trust, Imon Gibbons, says caterers is an opportunity for young entrepreneurs involved in catering to showcase themselves.
The Dominica Youth Business Trust is thrilled to announce the second annual Caterer Showcase, an exciting mouth-watering initiative aimed at shining a spotlight on the ever-growing talents within our community of young entrepreneurs involved in catering. This event is scheduled for Friday, December 6, 2024 at the Prevo Cinema Ballroom from 10 a.m. The primary objective of the Caterer Showcase is to provide a unique platform for our lesser-known yet highly skilled culinary entrepreneurs to gain exposure and foster valuable connections within the business community. We envision this event as a pivotal moment for networking and collaboration, where key figures from both the public and private sectors will be invited to witness the culinary prowess of our talented youth. To ensure dynamic and engaging experience, participating entrepreneurs are encouraged to let their delectable creations do the talking by providing samples of their culinary delights. This interactive approach will allow for attendees to savor the diverse talents and flavors that these emerging entrepreneurs bring to the table.
Project Officer at the Dominica Youth Business Trust, Imon Gibbons. President of the National Youth Council, Fael Lander, has been elected to head another organization. He was elected unopposed as president of JCI Dominica at the weekend. Lander replaces Shauna Harris Joseph, whose one-year stint is to come to an end.
Well, I'm very excited about this opportunity and looking forward to an impactful year for 2025. It's just a matter of continuing the work that has already been and continuing on the path that has already been paved prior to myself. JCI is celebrating 65 years this year, and we're moving forward in a positive way. Happy to have the opportunity to lead, the opportunity to serve, and I'm looking forward to seeing how exactly we are able to improve our work in the community in the years to come. Well, immediate plans right now is really a matter of actual planning. So personally, it's not about me, it's about the organization deciding together what we want to do. And I am just the holder and leader of the organization just for a year to guide the plans that they set forward. And together we will be meeting, myself with the elected board, the wider appointed members. And by January 1st, we will be hitting the road running and looking forward to our significant impact.
President of JCI Dominica, Fael Lander, outgoing president of JCI Dominica, Shauna Harris Joseph, is hoping that in spite of challenges facing service organizations, JCI Dominica will continue to grow leaders who will serve the community.
As with everything, there are challenges, but challenges allows you to grow. And indeed, I have seen my growth, and I have seen the growth of the organization in spite of the different challenges and achievements that we have gone through this year, especially being nominated for 6 awards at our national convention and winning the Best Local Growth and Development Program, which is our recruitment orientation selection program. And this year we inducted over 28 new members, and today we had a successful annual general meeting. We elected our new incoming board for 2025, and I would love to see that the things that we didn't accomplish this year be continued next year and in years to come. For example, the Future Fest some weeks ago, it is one of the projects that everyone shared today that was the most impactful for the year, because at the end of the day, and what we stand for is that we want to grow leaders from our young people for tomorrow. Continue to develop leaders to be better for ourselves, for our families, for our country. And as we say in our creed, service humanity is the best work of life.
Outgoing President of JCI Dominica, Shauna Harris Joseph. From the region, Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister Gaston Brown has called for a regional approach to tackle what he termed the pernicious scourge of crime and violence in the Caribbean. Addressing the second regional symposium on crime and violence as a public health issue, Brown said that there has been an escalation of crime and violence throughout the region, which requires a holistic collaboration, approach, strategy especially, but not limited to the regional judiciary and governments. He identified among the challenges the emergence of the lack of civility, the need for the intensification of strategies to encourage drug demand reduction, the need to increase public education programs, the reduction in the access to firearm, and the proliferation of youth gangs, which he said must be at the core of interventions. He also suggested that governments create pathways to rehabilitate youths involved in gang activities so that they could become productive members of society. And tens of thousands of protesters are closing on Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, as part of nationwide protests calling for the release of former Prime Minister Imran Khan. The march is in response to a final protest call made by Khan to his supporters, where he also called on them to remain in the capital until the government addresses their demands. Some top leaders of Khan's PTI party met him at the Rawalpindi prison, where he is serving a 3-year jail term for corruption, a charge he denies. Authorities have put Islamabad under lockdown, blocking highways and suspending mobile and internet services in certain areas. The march, which began on Sunday, has seen police using tear gas against protesters and reportedly arresting hundreds. Khan's wife and former First Lady is among those leading the rallies. That's news. Sports comes up shortly. Stay tuned.
Honey, did you get the glow spread and mellow cream?
A little help with the bags would be nice.
Shortly, but I need the glow spread to finish the icing for Christine's birthday cake and mellow cream to add to the soup and gravy.
No.
No?
No, I didn't get just one. I got 2 of each.
Aw, honey, that's just why I married you.
Spread the love with Mellow Cream and Glow Spread. They're vegan-friendly, lactose, and gluten-free. Found in all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Locally distributed by Fine Foods, Inc.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed the delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Welcome to the Morning Sport Report. We kick off with football news. Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC have retained their DFA Premier League title for the second year in a row. Dubla captured the title last night after second place Valvoline We United were held to a 3-3 draw with their rivals Connect 767 Courts Ready Cash East Central at the DFA Technical Center. Dubla earlier on the weekend had basically sealed the deal with a 7-0 thumping of the Belfast Estate Maho Soca Strikers. Travis Joseph got a hat-trick to take his tally of goals for the season to 26, a new DFA record. Dubla's win on Saturday and We United's draw last night means that Dubla tops the table with an unassailable 40 points with 2 games left to play. Dubla captain is Brielle Thomas.
It's always a good feeling to be a champion, no matter what sport you play, no matter what you get yourself into. To have the name champion added to it is also a special feeling, and I just want to say I'm proud of my team, I'm proud of my executive, I'm proud of my fans, I'm proud of every single body involved in the club.
Back-to-back championships for you, Brielle, and of course we saw exceptional performances from Travis Joseph, the leading goal scorer, record-breaking season for him. We also had Ode Laville, who did quite well. Your goalkeeper, Jerome Burkhardt, had a number of clean sheets. So overall, how would you assess your team's performance overall?
Well, Gavin, as you know, I'm very proud of my boys. As you say, we are the Travis Joseph record breaker right now. We still have the Ode Laville that still could be a record breaker and still have a number of assists to add with it. We still have maybe the best playmaker right now when in terms of stats and numbers. Savio and Sam, we still have Rusty, Mr. Consistent. Jerome Burkhardt leading from behind, our shot stopper. We still have Erskine Williams, good addition to the team. Right now, it's too many names to mention. And I just want each and every one of them to know that I'm very proud of them. Even when I probably didn't have the best season as last season, as you know, I got player of the season. Just to see them step up and own their name and make a name for yourself. Just to see that, I'm very proud of them. And it's a better feeling than me getting player of the season because I feel that they improve individually. So it's just a big step. And as I have to say, I'm just very proud of them.
And that was Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC captain Brielle Thomas. Meantime, Valvoline We United coach Kenny John Charles says his team squandered too many chances last night against East Central. Kian Thomas, Roosevelt Scopel and Jalil Alexander netted a goal each for We United in the 3-3 draw.
I think we get carried away a bit. Something I try to install in players or even before the game is never underestimate teams, and Not because we had the better of the team in previous encounter, we have to go back and then again, when you're not putting away those easy chances like we get in the first half, 5. I'm not talking about difficult chances, easy lay in 5.
Well, Coach, this officially puts an end to your campaign in terms of winning the championship. Dubla are the champions now. But I'm sure you must be still proud of the effort from your team, the way that they fought this season.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, if you look at the structure of the team, it's a lot of young players. And they have a lot to learn in terms of their mental state in the game. So, yeah, we have a lot of good stuff to take away from the season. And we hope, we can finish the game on a high as well.
And that was Valvoline We United coach Kenny John Charles. East Central head coach Stanton Serafin says it was an entertaining game. Ryan Coffey got 2 goals and Shamaya Dangleben scored for East Central.
Yeah, Gavin, I'm real rivalry football, man. 2 teams going hard at it, though we are in different positions on the league table, but whenever we meet, it's always a competitive match, and tonight was no difference. We started the game well, I believe, had a couple of errors, gave United 2 goals, but I think we came back well in the game, and then going up 3-2 with about 25 minutes to go in the game, really thought we had it, but we considered a late penalty, but really exciting game, can we contest it, both teams going hard, and that's the beauty of the Premier League.
I'm sure it means an extra something to you, to be the one to deny We United the championship.
Well, they are from the East, and if we cannot raise that trophy, we would like it to be them, but I mean, you have to maintain the integrity of the league, we can't come there and play soft, we have to come and give our best as always, and that's what we did. It's unfortunate that they are unable to raise the trophy this year, but I just want to wish both clubs all the best, 2 clubs from the East, just continue doing what they are doing and continue improving, and hopefully in the years to come, we can, just dominate even more.
East Central head coach Stanton Serafin. Meantime, Petro Caribe Point Michel dropped 2 crucial points in their bid to avoid relegation in their matchup with Promex Harlem United. Harlem came from a goal down twice to secure a 4-4 draw in a high-scoring thriller at the DFA Technical Center on Saturday. Kyle Del Sol, Perry Charles, Bert Kazemi, and Daniel Dupini got a goal each for Point Michel, while Dante Warrington got a brace and Dwayne Etienne, Tyrick John Baptist got a goal each for Harlem. Their draw leaves Point Michel on 13 points, 1 point behind Bath State, who are on 14 points with just 1 more game left in the season. Point Michel head coach Huskel Gregoire says the results did not really help his team.
Well, personally, I see it as drop points. We should have won that game. We had the game there. It was there for the taking, but we didn't take advantage of that.
What areas do you think you didn't capitalize on tonight?
We got some chances to finish and we didn't finish them, and also our defense was a little sloppy at times and we gave away too many easy goals.
In the context of the relegation battle, this puts you now on 13 points. We're still behind Bath State. Still everything to play for in the final game.
Yes, we have 1 more game to go and we have to give it our all, everything. We have to put everything on the line in that last game and we have to go for the win.
So how will you be preparing the guys for that now mentally? What will be the game plan, discussions like with the team?
Well, mentally, the guys need to focus a little more because as you can see for the entire season, we have been struggling. And the most important thing is practice. We have not been putting in the work in practice and we need to get some practice in. We get a few days, we might be able to do something from that.
All right, and your next game is against?
Against We United.
We United. All right, that's going to be a tough game though, because We United will still be, fighting for second place as well.
Yes, it will be a very crucial game because they're fighting for a position, we're fighting for one, so it's going to be a battle at the last game.
Point Michel head coach Huskel Gregoire. Meantime, Harlem captain Kasim Peltier says while his team would have loved all 3 points, the result keeps them in the fight for a top 3 finish.
Still undefeated for the second round. The only thing I can say right about now, we just go back and we need 5 points. We have 2 more games, we need 5 points to seal the 3rd spot. And that's what the mindset is right about now.
All right, what do you think was crucial for your team tonight, in getting you guys to come back?
Dante Warrington, I would say. But we always know Dante, and we always know they will come for Dante hard. So in the first half, we try and play for Dante too much because that's our strength in the second round. Dante is one of our most dangerous attackers, but that's what we try today. But even if we come up against Point Michel, we know they're going to play him hard. That's what's been working for us, so we have to try that. So first half, we've been trying that. It wasn't working at times. And then second half, we try other ways, but it still reached to him, and when it reached to him, he do what he always keep on doing, scoring.
And that was Harlem captain Kasim Peltier. Harlem sits in 4th place on 28 points with 2 more games left in their season. Cricket news now. The West Indies will be looking to press on the advantage when play resumes on day 4 of the first test with Bangladesh this morning in Antigua. The West Indies are starting the day with a healthy lead of 181. Bangladesh resuming day 3 on 40 for 2, batted the entire day and reached 269 for 9 at stumps on day 3. Alzari Joseph was the star of the day for the West Indies, finishing with 3 wickets.
I think it was a bit slow today, but I think all now we bowl well as a unit. We still have a lead of 181, so tomorrow we're just going to try and come and get that wicket as quick as we can and put a score on the board.
And your 3 wickets during the day, how did your bowling plan evolve based on the surface?
We have our plans for each batter, so we target them differently. I wouldn't necessarily get too deep inside of how we try to target these players, but I'm pretty sure you can see how we target each player.
And is there anything on reflection, I know it's just happened, but anything on reflection you feel your seam attack could have done a bit better today?
Probably stayed a bit more patient after lunch, but I think after the water break we came back a bit better.
West Indies fast bowler Alzari Joseph, meantime first innings centurion Justin Greaves has described his century as a special moment for him. Greaves, who hit 3 consecutive centuries in the regional Super 50 overs, got a maiden test century leading the West Indies to a first innings total of 450 for 9 declared.
Very, very special moment. Very emotional as well. Probably shed a little tear, but very, very, very happy. I could put my team in a very good position as well.
Obviously, a couple of your teammates, they missed the landmark with a couple of 90s. What was it that you used as a benchmark to say that I need to get across the line?
I wouldn't really say it's a benchmark, but for me, it's always been opportunity. And, I had the perfect opportunity and, to just bat as long as possible. So for me, learning from Super 50 as well, just to bring that here, and I was just, happy to get over the line. Plenty hard work, obviously a lot of work behind the scenes, and, for me it's been a long journey, so a lot of mental stuff that I've been doing, it's been helping me to get there as well.
And that was first innings centurion Justin Greaves. The scores heading into day 4 is the West Indies 450 for 9 declared. Justin Greaves hit 115 not outs. Mikhail Louis 97 and Alec Athanaze 90. Kima Roach added 47. Bangladesh in their turn reached 269 for 9 when play was stopped due to bad lights. Mominul Haq got 50. Jaka Ali 53 and Leighton Das 40. Alzari Joseph has 3 for 69. Jaden Seals 2 for 42 and Justin Greaves 2 for 34 so far for the Windies. Bangladesh trails by 181 runs. And we end with this cricket item. A number of franchises have been forced to make some crucial changes ahead of the 6th edition of the Dream 11 Nature Isle T10 tournament, with some overseas-based players becoming unavailable due to other commitments. The Detroit's Tito Gauge Splashers have replaced their Barbados Pride all-rounder Kadim Allen with former Windward's youth player Noel Leo. Rowers have replaced in Windward Islands Volcanoes player Ryan John with Windward's all-rounder Keon Gaston. Taj Tavernier has also been replaced with Elton Mark. The Barana Ote Warriors have also named former Windward Islands under-19 player Donnan Edward as their replacement for Barbados Pride all-rounder Naeem Young. The Sari Sunrisers have replaced Mervyn Matthew with Ismail Lendo. And the Champagne Reef Divers will not have the services of the Barbados Pride opener Lenuko Boucher, who has been having an exceptional regional Super 50 overs campaign. He has been replaced by fellow Bajan Marlon Goodman. The 6th edition of the Dream 11 Nature Isle T10 tournament gets underway on December 7th at Windsor Park. Well, that's how we end the DBS Morning News and Sports. Join us at 1:15 for another major package, and before that for a news preview at 11. On behalf of the News and Sports Desk and our Links personnel, Hazari Williams, I am Ivona John Baptist Luge. Good morning.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT. NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
DBS News. Accurate, up-to-date, professional. We bring you the news of the nation via 3 newscasts, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m. The DBS Major Morning News, 1:15 p.m. your lunchtime news bulletin, and at 6 in the evening, the DBS Evening News. Call us at 448-4302. Listen on www.dbcradio.net. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DBS Radio. Stay on top of the nation's news with your nation station, DBS. Coming up shortly, we'll bring you your morning's weather report. Just before we do so, we'd like to remind you of your Kananago word of the day for today. And that's the Kananago word for I am compassionate. And that's Iyete Metina. Iyete Metina. Iyete Metina. I am compassionate. In Kananago. That's I-Y-E with an acute accent, T-E-M-E-T-I-N-A. Iyete Metina. I am compassionate. In Kananago. Join us tomorrow morning, God willing, at roughly 6:47 for another edition of your Kananago Word of the Day here on your nation station, DBS Radio. Up next, your morning's weather report made possible compliments of the good folks of Big Edge Financial and Flow Dominica Limited.
Okay, Max, if I'm going to steal Christmas this year, I'll need a smart TV to keep an eye on the who's, a smartphone to call for backup, cash, and a stove to bake this ham. Seriously, I can get all this for free if I sign up for Flow.
We're Christmasing with thousands of gifts even the Grinch would love. Sign up for a postpaid mobile bundle or high-speed broadband and win big every week. Visit discoverflow.co now.
At this time, we say good morning to Keisha Dubeek with this morning's weather report. Good morning.
Good morning. The weather reports from the Dominican Meteorological Service at Douglas Charles Airport for today, Monday, November 25th, as recorded at 7 a.m. Today's weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy at times and breezy, with scattered showers and a slight chance of isolated thunderstorms. Conditions at Douglas Charles Airport were cloudy and breezy with occasional showers. Surface winds east southeasterly at 15 knots or 28 kilometers per hour. Present temperature 28 degrees Celsius or 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday's rainfall at the Douglas Charles Airport was 22.6 millimeters, and the total rainfall for the month so far is 214.7 millimeters. The sun will set today at 5:42 p.m. and rise tomorrow at 6:14 a.m. The high tide today will be at 11:47 a.m. and the next low tide will be at 6:12 p.m. The weather outlook for Dominica and the Les Antilles. A high pressure system is strengthening across the area, resulting in increased wind speeds. Elevated moisture levels, coupled with the presence of a mid to level trough, is expected to produce occasional cloudy skies with scattered showers, which will be moderate at times, and a slight chance of isolated thunderstorms, mainly during the morning. People in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks should be on alert. Wave heights are expected to pick up to 8 feet during the next 24 hours. A small craft advisory is now in effect. All sea users are advised to be on alert and to exercise caution due to nobody swells. Now for the forecast for today and tonight. Synopsis. A high pressure system is becoming a dominant feature. Forecast for today. Partly cloudy to cloudy at times and breezy, with scattered showers and a chance of isolated thunderstorms. Forecast for tonight. Increasingly cloudy with scattered showers and a chance of isolated thunderstorms. Wind is northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 40 kilometers per hour with higher gusts. Sea conditions moderate in open water, with waves picking up to 2.5 meters or up to 8 feet. A small craft advisory is now in effect. Please remember, we are still in hurricane season. For updated information on weather conditions, log on to our website at weather.gov.dm or call 266-4490 for further information. Like our Facebook page, Dominica Meteorological Service. Follow us on Instagram at Dominica Mets. Follow our WhatsApp channel 618-3469. Reporting from Douglas Charles Airport, I am Keisha Dubik.
We thank Keisha Dubik for this morning's weather report, made possible compliments Flow Dominica Limited and Big Edge Financial.
You've got the edge over your circumstances. Many times there'll be trials to face. At least when it comes to your waning finances, you've got the edge. Help is coming your way. You've got Big Edge for those days when you're running low. Big Edge is the place to go. Big Edge, the cash can be in your hand with the easiest payment plan. Cash in a flash.
Make weather information a part of your daily life. Listen to the weather report after the morning news and at 1:10 p.m. daily on DBS Radio. A message from the Dominica Meteorological Service, your trusted source for weather information.
This is DBS Radio.
17 minutes before 8. Up next, we present the general announcements on your community bulletin board. Made possible compliments the Central Cooperative Credit Union and Valley Engineering. Sales and Services.
Central Cooperative Credit Union is encouraging all members to update their accounts. Members, please present the following at any of our 2 branches. Valid picture ID. This could be a passport, Dominica Social Security card, government-issued ID, such as driver's license or state ID. Proof of address, reflecting your name and current address. This document could be a utility bill, hire purchase document, bank statement, bank reference letter, employment letter, or driver's license. Where your driver's license is presented as a proof of address, You will need to present your passport or Dominica Social Security card as identification. While you are at the branch of your choice, please take the opportunity to update the beneficiary to your account. The purpose of this is to ensure that